My name is Fionnuala Walsh and I'm an assistant professor in the UCD School of History. For my redesign activity for the digital badge in Unviersal Design, I focused on assessment. The UDL multiple means of engagement principles made me consider ways of providing more options for the media the students use to submit assignments, allowing them to explore different approaches and making sure the different types of skills and strengths were valued and supported by the module. While teaching first years in the past, I have found that many students were not keeping up with their weekly readings and that they were reluctant to fully participate in class. While designing a new Level 1 module last year, I allocated 30% of the grade to continuous assessment, consisting of small weekly assignments. I set a mix of tasks. These included an online tutorial and citation, library research, an essay plan, a guided task on primary sources, as well as learning journals reflecting on the reading. While I was taking the UDL digital badge, I realised that there were opportunities to provide greater choice for students and to support a wide range of learning activities while still fulfilling the learning outcomes and fitting the module descriptor assessment structure. In my redesign, I focused on providing options for alternatives to written submissions. I gave students a choice in the format that they wish to use for their journals and for their other written tasks. They are now given the choice between completing a short written submission or responding to the assessment via PowerPoint presentation using a mix of text and visual material, or alternatively uploading short audio recordings. The students were given advice on the preparation of these alternative formats, and they were encouraged to experiment with new methods in at least one of their weekly activities. Although I provide regular feedback, the assignments are not individually graded. This ensures that each activity is low stakes, and students are not overly anxious about the grade. This helps students to feel encouraged to trial new methods of submission and to focus on the feedback guidance rather than just on a grade. The greater range of weekly tasks led to a higher rate of engagement and participation from students. They were more involved in their own learning, and their preparations for the final assessment were built into the course, leading to less anxiety at the end of the semester. The students themselves responded positively to the redesign, observing that it allowed more creative thinking and better organisation, and that it made the task feel fresh. One commented that, "Otherwise all I've done this year is right," which I think demonstrates the value of a variety of assessment approaches each trimester. I hope to expand this to a wider range of courses while managing choice overload, so ensuring the students have some choice in their method of achieving the learning outcomes, without the range of options becoming overwhelming or an additional source of anxiety towards the end of the semester. Such small changes can make a significant difference to the student experience and to class engagement. There is much more that could be done. This is only the start.